Kia ora team, checking back in for number 2 of my Sound Mind Sound Body video, and it's been a couple of weeks since my first one, which is all good, and I've honestly learned a whole lot in that couple of weeks, which has been really cool. I definitely started my first few weeks off trying to plan where I was going to fit like my surfing or a day off where I could write like free time, and whether that's going to be yoga or whatever I wanted to do. And that was kind of all good, but I think now that I'm at a stage where honestly my mind was blown. The biggest thing that I learned, and for not only just like as an athlete, was that holy man, like this balance isn't just like important between like working to be better and like being so committed and focused, which are all really important, but it's actually like so vital. Like literally it is so vital to being an athlete and playing a sport that like you literally have to have this balance. There's only so long that you can go on where you are only about one thing, like where if you're only about your one sport and you don't get time to do other things that bring you a whole bunch of joy and stuff. So not only is it like important to explore this balance, holy man, it is so vital. And I mean like vital for our mental health, but vital just to keep us like fresh as well too. So one real big thing is that I've learned is that you can get stale real quick as an athlete if you're only doing one kind of training, if you're doing the same old stuff day in, day out. And yeah, you can get better at that, and that's sweet. Like I definitely have gotten better and had some really big gains training like that and doing that kind of stuff. But I think like we grow and then we kind of like plateau out a little bit, and then in order to grow again, we have to do some other stuff. So whether that's balance, whether that's something different, but yeah, I've been absolutely loving my time. I've been going out surfing, and that's probably the biggest one that I'm going to talk about today, because it's one of the ones I've potentially been doing the most, that I've been enjoying the most in my downtime, and holy, it's so much fun. I'm really terrible. I'm really terrible at it, and I think that's another real key point to remember, is that when we're doing other things away from our chosen sport or whatever we're doing, if we're bad at it, like that's all good. Sometimes I'm not very good at being bad at things, but man, when I go out surfing, I really pray that nobody is looking and nobody is watching, as I go out with a friend of mine, and we are pretty terrible, but we have like an absolute ball, and that's probably the best part to it, is we can spend hours out there, and yeah, we have so much fun, and it's like a real good workout as well too. I definitely come in real tired. Normally we have to leave because we just get so tired and hungry and fatigued. So that's a real cool thing, but my mind is just so refreshed after going out and doing something that I enjoy, which is what we spoke about. I was like movement for pure enjoyment, but I actually honestly believe it gets me being a better athlete as well too. Like the two don't sit in, like they don't sit by themselves. You're not either just working to be an athlete and you're not just moving or doing something that you love. Like they're not separate. Like when you're doing these things that we love, you're actually becoming a better athlete as well too, because you're like refreshing your mind, the time away. This like over here, like surfing, things that you love, this is like the downtime. And when we spend that downtime really well, it like, I honestly swear it fills our cup up, and then we come over here and we're ready to get stuck in again. Like you need both of them. And you absolutely need this. You need this stuff that takes you away, takes your mind away, so you can come back and absolutely smash it in training again. So that's been a really big learning for me, which I'm loving exploring. So I will just continue to keep exploring that, but definitely encourage you guys to go and do some things. Yeah, maybe that you're bad at, but maybe that you love, and that's all good. But enjoy the ride.